Hey everybody, hope you're having a good week so far. It is late on a Wednesday night here, and I wanted to bring in a couple of stories that I thought were interesting and wanted to let you know about them and see what you think. The first one was brought to me by, or sent to me by a subscriber. It said that Union Pacific Railroad is halting shipments to their Chicago terminal for a week. It says that the pandemic is still wreaking havoc on supply chain. This time, Union Pacific, UP, will halt all shipments of international containers from the West Coast ports to its Chicago terminal starting this Sunday. That was this past Sunday. The shutdown will last 7 days. Labor shortages and pandemic-related restrictions have slowed the loading times of the customers' facilities. So it sounds like they have a big backlog of these containers that are just sitting there. And it says some containers have been stuck for more than a month. Of course, this leads to customers incurring excessive storage charges. As many as 40,000 20-foot units will be stuck at West Coast ports over the next week. That's about 50 double stock trains. So that's interesting. And I'm not a logistics expert by any means, but that doesn't sound good to me. It doesn't sound good at all. And I've mentioned before about these containers, especially on the West Coast, being just stacking up, just sitting there because we don't make anything, and it's like we don't ship much back overseas nowadays. That's a problem. But anyway, I want to know what you think about that. That's strange. Also, the other story is, and I ran across this earlier today, and and I'll put a link to it as well. It said that the Fed, and I hear this in the media as well, is that they're talking up the economy. They're in this big recovery, but today I'd heard it said that the recession is over. The recession has ended. I don't know what they're smoking. I mean, and I'm not I'm not an economist. I'm not a financial expert by any means, okay? But I have a brain and I have vision, and from what I see out there, and I buy stuff, and I'm just a middle class working stiff out there, paying taxes, buying what we need, taking care of family, house payment, and I know that my buying power and yours is a lot less than it was just a few months ago, and things just keep going up. I mean, the price of everything is up, goods and services even, but any item you can think of, you name it, in the grocery store, not every single item has gone up, but many have, and some significantly. I mean, it seems like at least 15-20% on some things, and that just adds up over time, and it seems like every week that's still going up. Gasoline, going up, appliances, homes, vehicles. Gosh, used vehicles are crazy right now. Like I said, goods and services, having something repaired, from an automobile to your tractor equipment or farm equipment, I'm sure it's just out of sight now. If you can find somebody to do it, if they have the labor and the worker to do it, so food, restaurants, furniture. I hear of stories of people waiting for a long time for furniture, just a couch or a refrigerator, taking months to get it, or just being canceled, So again, the buying power down, the cost of everything is rising. You got shrinkflation going on still. You're getting less for your money. You're paying more for it and getting less as well. And the quality is not as good. I think that, in my opinion, I mean, we've had the stimulus high that things have been running on for a while. And, all the stimulus programs, people went out and bought things, but that's coming to an end, or has already ended. You got the end of this month coming up. You got the rent moratorium ending. You got the forbearance ending as far as delayed payments on mortgage payments. So I think hopefully not, but I mean, you're going to have millions of people potentially running into evictions, running into foreclosures, just a cascade of hurt right there. And it's going to just increase an already big problem with homelessness. I mean, I work in a medium-sized town, a college town, not far, about 30 minutes from where I live. And I've noticed just driving in and driving out and being around town, the homelessness issue is worse than it was. I see more. They're everywhere. It's worse than it was. It seems like just a month ago, and it's increasing under bridges, curbs, side of the street, more tents, and it's sad. It's really tough to see. It really is, and and I think it's going to increase big time. I really do. So to say the recession's over, I mean, technically, like I said, I don't know. What do you think? I mean, if you are more into this type of business, and maybe I'm totally off, but I'm just going by what I see, what I hear, and when I buy things and when I'm out there and I'm working every day. But I don't know what these people are smoking. I don't know what world they're in. Not in my world. Not in the real world out there. Maybe they don't see it. I don't know if they go out and see things. Do they go out and even buy their own stuff? I don't know. There are a lot of issues going on, a lot of problems. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what, like I said, share your thoughts on that. What you're seeing. Are you seeing more of a homeless issue where you live or where you work? Is it worse than what it was? And I would like to. It would be interesting to hear that. But anyway, I wanted to bring these two stories in. Not really, somewhat related, maybe. But anyway, hope you're having a good week. Take care out there. Be safe. And God bless you. See you soon.